When did I first meet Ryan Hickman? I think I knew him before we played Law League basketball. And, just like law school, Law League basketball is very competitive. I wasn't a Christian at the time. I think Ryan was a Christian. Make sure everyone knows that.
Yeah, Rich and I knew each other in law school. We played basketball together a few times. I didn't know him real well, but what I knew of him, that he was a little lippy, arrogant, loved to play in the post, but was 5'3" and didn't really fit there. It was almost like he had a Charles Barkley complex, but the only real similarity between the two was that they both had receding hairlines.
So our teams were playing each other, and I think that Ryan and I were covering each other.
He couldn't guard me.
We were exchanging lots of kind words of love. And, at one point I made a really sweet move. And, Ryan fouled me. And then he shared some few kind words with me. I shared some back with him.
As I remember it, his team was a little bit better than mine. Well, at least after I was dismissed from the game. But during the game, if I remember right, Rich was guarding one of my friends. And when he was guarding my friend, he kept throwing elbows, getting all lippy, talking smack. And so finally, I got a little bit irritated. And I may or may not have chucked the ball at Rich, and it may or may not have hit him in the head.
He missed.
I'm not sure that's why he lost his hair, but it could have been a reason. I should have hit him in the back. He still has hair there. So the ref saw what I did. He ejected me from the game, kicked me out.
When he walked out, I just started clapping and gave him a few more choice words of love.
I don't remember seeing Rich much after that in law school. I graduated and Miriam and I left to go to Indiana to take a job. And shortly after we got to Indiana, I got a phone call from Pastor John. And he said, "Hey man, do you remember a guy named Rich Lorenzo?" And I thought to myself, yeah? "Well, let me tell you a story," John said. "Hey, this guy got saved last night." And I was like, "Oh yeah, he's a great guy." We moved back in January, and that was probably the first time that I really met Rich. And shortly after that, we became friends and have really enjoyed our relationship ever since.
I didn't have any hard feelings towards Ryan. I'd given my life to Jesus, so I was a different person.
Rich's team may have won the game that night, but everybody knows who was winning when I left the gym.
My team won.